Hello, this is Ms. Moreno. I'm going over one of the questions from the CAASPP website, the Practice and Training questions for 6th grade. This is number 18. Let's start by reading this question. And the reason I chose this because I have not taught percentage in my class yet, and my students struggled with this. So I will be showing you how to solve this using the double number line and the box method. Let's get started. Ethan correctly answered 80% of the total questions on his history test. He correctly answered 32 questions. Enter the number of questions on Ethan's history test. So I know so far that 80% equals 32 questions, and I need to figure out how many total questions are on the test. So this is what we have so far. I am first going to solve this by doing a double number line. A double number line is exactly what it sounds like. So I take a number line and I double it by drawing a number line parallel to the first one. I am now going to label my number lines. The top one will be representing percentage. The bottom number line will be representing the number of questions. So what I know is that 80% equals 32. And I need to figure out what 100% equals. But I do not know what 100% equals. So I am using the variable x to represent 100% of the questions. I am now going to partition my number line. And I'm going to go ahead and label it. I'm going to go up by 10%. What I can label right now is that 80% equals 32. Next, I'm going to count how many equal parts from the beginning of the number line to 32. And we have 8 equal parts. So that tells me that I need to increase my number line by 4 because 32 divided by 8 equals 4. So far I was able to prove that 80% equals 32, but I'm not finished. I need to answer what does 100% equal? And 100% equals 40. So now I can answer the question. There were 40 questions on the test. I am now going to show you how to solve the same problem using the box method. So let's start by drawing a box and partitioning the box into 4 equal parts. We label the part, whole, percent, and the percentage out of 100. So the part in this question, I need to ask myself, what is the part? Well, the part is 32 because we're trying to figure out the whole. I do not know what the whole is, so I'm using the variable x to represent the whole. What I do know is that 80% of the questions, 80% equals 32. So my percentage is 80 and it's out of 100. So now I'm going to insert the integers into the box, starting with the part, which is 32. My variable to represent the whole, my percentage, which is 80 out of 100. And this is what it would look like without the box. 32 over x equals 80 over 100. I now need to multiply the integers that are diagonal from each other, the two that are diagonal, and that is 32 times 100, and that gives me 3,200. I need to divide that by the integer that's left, which is 80. 3,200 divided by 80, and 3,200 divided by 80 is 40. So there were 40 questions on the test. I hope this was helpful.